Get this BMW on the road. Little garage sort out first. Off we go. Right, it's a bit of a funny one, this one. IGN off. Now, usually when we have this issue with these BMWs, it usually means the battery's a bit dead. Now, the bike's been sitting for about 6 to 8 months since I last actually even started it up. So I put some fresh fuel in. The fuel was basically full anyway, which is what BMW actually recommends. So I thought, maybe the battery's dead. Maybe that's why I'm not getting, you know, it was down to about 11. So I was like, maybe it's not quite 12.5, you know, it's a bit low. Let's change the battery. Maybe that's why I've got the error. And the battery's 5 years old at this point. So, yes, it doesn't hurt to change it. Whoa. Alas, with the brand new battery in, it still came up with IGN off. No matter what I did, nothing. The new battery that I put in was 12.5 volts, spot on where it should be. I tried many things, tried unplugging the ECU, leaving that out for a bit, plugging it back in. Nope, did not clear it, still IGN off. Put in my charger to try and bring up the voltage to 13 plus, and then tried it again, still IGN off. There is power going through the entire bike. I'm happy and regardless of that. Now, with the BMW, if you turn on the side lights, I've removed the bulb, I've got the this plugged in here. If you remove, when you turn the key, it can go to park lights. So I'm going to turn the park lights on. So there is power going through the bike. So here's my problem. This is what exactly happened to mine. It was actually the key barrel. So for some reason, when I turned the key to the left to put the park lights on, they came on. When I turned them to the right, nothing. So when you want to turn on the bike, by turning the key to the right, that was failing to turn on. What I did is checked the continuity between the, like on both ends to make sure the wire was okay. The wire was okay. Then it was very, very hard to do, and I ended up breaking bits of plastic off. I took apart the bottom of the key barrel, the actual part where that has the contacts that make contact. Them bits had a bunch of corrosion on it. I cleaned it, scraped it all off, cleaned it out with contact fluid. Perhaps I'll go back in there and pot it all out with grease or something to stop this from happening again. But it fired up. Didn't have the camera on for that, so let's try again. Come on. Okay. Celebrate good times, come on. Put the battery up properly this time now, and then we'll see what we're up to. You mother... Jump then. So nervous. Oh, it's turning on, I don't want it to turn on. There's the keys. Okay, it's not unlocking the bike. Oh shoot, it actually tried to start then, I didn't... There's no way it will start, will it? Oh god, it even started up first try, look at that! Wow! Wow, I didn't think... Whoops. I think that's all the... Something's... I think that's all the... that steam coming off is the all that spray I put on it. Right then, so battery is back in. I've reinstalled the key barrel, and here we go. Oh come on, you did it. Literally did this. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I have a faulty key barrel, it looks like. So it's playing up a bit, but it's connected now. Seems on. It all primed and everything. You heard it. The injector's primed, and it will start. It started up first try last time I tried it. Right, let's do this a couple. Well, 52,698. Turn it off. This needs to be reliable as anything before I put all this back together again. This needs to be reliable as anything. So I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to come back to it tomorrow and see what it's doing tomorrow. If it's planning to start up tomorrow. And then I'll put it all back together again. But that looks good. And just to be safe, I'm going to disconnect the battery again.
Well, I'd like to thank Gav for giving me a link to a website where it had a list of common flaws. Now, one of the wires can break if fed incorrectly. When you turn the handlebars, full lock left, full lock right. So what I did is I checked the continuity of that using an electrical tester thing. So plug it in one end and plug it in the other end, and you can test to see if it's the electricity is going through. Mine did, but then I sprayed out the thing. But yeah, taking it all apart and stuff was a pain. If you need to test the electrical thing, it's that plug right there with the red, green, yellow and grey and black wire. I also recommend, as a little extra side note, take the yoke off perhaps, unless you want almost impossible or very little working room. Anyway, I hope this video helps someone, but this is how I fix my IGN off. Thanks, bye.